hey, folks, this is just not a departmental initiative. It's really an enterprise initiative if you really want to get to, right? So don't assume, because to kind of really create that wonderful moment for the customer, you need to think across departments and across functions, and you need to kind of invest in a lot of different technologies. So we see that absolutely, right? We see we see that the strategy, right, in the company is probably is kind of driving this initiative, right? So the strategy could be either the person in charge of all the different products, right? The person on top who's kind of saying is, hey, I need, the head of the consumer bank is saying is, I need them to kind of buy all my products and have great experiences going forward, right? So and strategy, that's what drives it. The strategy saying is, hey, I need to deliver a more personalized experience, service and experience that creates value for not only the customer, but me from a risk adjusted value, right? Because I can get a great experience, but if I'm not getting any returns, then I can't go invest into this experience for these customers either, right? So it is like a agreement between the consumer and the bank that, hey, I'm going to give you all this stuff and you're going to give me all this business, and together it'll be better for both of us, right? So generally strategy is driving that, right? So they come up with the strategy, they come up with the experience, right? But then the next thing they come up with, they'll come up, oh, you know what? Based on my risk adjusted bands, we're going to increase a number of offers from 10 to 100, let's say, right? Because they need to be able to do this. And then the operations team basically starts squeaking. He says, wait a minute, our systems are like, we're still using Excel to kind of update the pricing tables in the system. So wait a minute, if you're going to go from a 10 to 100 people, are you going to give me like double the team that I have to be able to do this, right? And obviously that's a no-no, right? For them to be able to do this. So then they need to work with the operations team to make sure that all the systems of record and everything gets updated. When somebody in the strategy team makes a decision, it doesn't take an army to actually go implement it from an operational perspective. We call it keeping the promise, right? It's like, if you're going to decide to make a promise, then let's make sure when the customer comes, we can actually keep the promise instead of having them have a bad experience, because might as well not spend the money up front if the back end experience is going to be horrible, right? They say, well, I never got the pricing, I never got the money.